This segment is brought to you by AARP Texas. November is National Family Caregivers Month, so this is a time to recognize and celebrate the nearly 63 million Americans who provide essential care and support, allowing their older parents, spouses, and other loved ones to continue living independently. Joining us today to talk about it is Lisa Rodriguez. She is State Director at AARP Texas, just to talk about how they are helping family caregivers. So glad to have you today, Lisa.
Thank you for having me here on National Caregivers Month.
Yes, it's our pleasure. I'm really interested in this topic. So I want you to talk about how many caregivers are actually in our state. I heard that it's a large number, and then give our audience kind of an idea of the tasks that they're taking on for their loved ones.
Well, thank you. Thanks for that question. Well, we actually have over 5 million caregivers here in Texas, 5.3 million to be exact. And the tasks that they're actually conducting are anything from doing grocery shopping for their loved one, to preparing meals, to bathing, to dressing, and also administrating their medication, and also providing other medical tasks that are often quite complex, and they're doing this with little or no training.
You're just given these tasks and you take them on, and that's what you do for loved ones. So I just heard the AARP released these new state caregiving data, some new statistics for us. What is standing out to you the most about those numbers?
That the amount of caregivers is growing every year. Okay. So more and more people are taking that responsibility. And I believe it's because folks, and particularly those that we're caregiving for, they want to stay in their homes for as long as they possibly can. And their families and friends, they'll do what they have to in order to ensure they're providing that quality care so they're able to live.
Oh yeah, I mean, you hear it all the time. I just want to be able to stay in my home. Of course, I mean, absolutely. Now, you've said that family caregivers are essentially holding up this sort of broken long-term care system. What do you mean by that?
Well, the long-term care system is very expensive. So in fact, family caregivers are providing a lot of that care. And more so through other research we've conducted, people want to stay put where they're at, which is, again, back to the point of they want to stay in their home. And so really the broken care system really is in relation to what it costs, and that you've got your loved ones there that are providing that care, and those that are receiving it, they're comfortable with that.
Right, of course. So you kind of alluded to this. A lot of Texans are working as caregivers. They are providing care for their family members, but what are some of the biggest challenges that caregivers are facing, and what kind of support do they need right now?
Right, well, a lot of caregivers spend out of pocket over $7,000 just to meet the cost of their loved one's budget. And so there's a financial burden, but there's also an emotional and physical piece. Some of our caregivers are working 40-hour weeks in their regular jobs, but they're coming back home, caring for their loved ones, and in some cases, working an additional 40 hours a week. And so respite is important, and that's an opportunity to take a time out or to have some assistance with some of those responsibilities.
Yeah, and listen, I know that, gosh, you described this, and I think of so many people in my life who are going through that exact same thing, the 40-hour week, then the 40-hour week. For people who are currently caring for a loved one, or they know that that's in their future, that's on the horizon, I want you to talk about the free resources that AARP offers for that journey.
Right, so we have lots of tools, from videos to resource guides, in particular Texas resource guides, and people can go to aarp.org/caregiving and really dig into those tools, and it will help throughout their caregiving journey.
Such an important topic to highlight. Lisa, thank you for the time today.
Well, thank you for having me on.
Yeah, our pleasure. So we will have more information. We'll link all of this on our website as well, cw33.com, and we thank AARP Texas for bringing you this segment.